Find the pain. Hello, my name is John Richardson. I'd like to share with you today a new marketing plan that you might find useful. In most cases, when you want to market to your customer base, you're going to come out with some facts and figures about your specific product. Maybe the color it is, what it can do, and how it relates to your competitors. But one thing that you may be overlooking is, what is your customer's problem, or more specifically, what is their pain that they're experiencing? Why do they want to buy your specific product or service? Let's take a look at a pain diagram. Most customers will share their pain or their problems on the surface. They're the ones that they have all the time. Maybe they don't like the color. Maybe they don't like the size or the shape of a specific product. And that's where your competitors live. They take a look at those items that customers share, and they go after and create a marketing plan for those particular shared items. I'd like to bring up the point today: if we go after the pain and those problems that are often kept inside by our customers, we may have a much greater way to reach them, and we may also shut out many of our competitors. Let's take a look at some components of our customers' pain. There's actually quite a few, and most of them are hidden underwater. Most customers will share their perception and their data about a specific product or service, those things that they consciously are aware of. But if we dig a little bit deeper, we go back into their memories, their stored knowledge from earlier times, possibly their fears and their doubts. Maybe they have a selfish motive, possibly, or they find that that product or service that they want to buy might have some social um, connotations with their friends or family. Let's take an example. Let's take an example of buying a new car. Let's say someone wants to buy a new car. They're going to share the color, the model, maybe what it does with that particular car salesperson. But if they go back in and think about memories, maybe their parents' car, maybe their parents had a specific make or model that had trouble. Going to be hard to overcome those memories unless we know what those are. They may have some fears or doubts about a specific brand. Then it comes down to some selfish motives. Maybe they want a car that will go really fast. Maybe they want a car that will tow a trailer. If they live in a neighborhood where their neighbors are all buying, say, socially responsible cars, like a Prius possibly, that gets good gas mileage and runs on electricity, but yet they want to buy the Suburban that can tow their new trailer. Maybe they're going to have a problem with that social unacceptability to actually buy that particular vehicle. So let's take a look at some memories, those fears and doubts, their motive, and the social responsibility that they might be facing. Let's go in and look at their pain perceptions. There's probably some social dynamics at play that may not be discussed. If they buy your particular car or truck, will they be accepted by their peer groups, by their neighbors, by their family, by their friends? If they buy your particular car or truck, will it be on target with their specific pain or problem? The real pain is they've got a trailer they want to buy and they want to be able to tow it. They certainly can't tow that with a Prius. So if you're offering them a solution, will it solve their entire problem, or will they need to do something else? Is their car or truck that will tow their trailer something that will solve everything, or will they need to buy an additional product? And bottom line comes down to, can they afford it, and is it a good value? Does your competitor offering something that's a better value? So you've got to come in and say, look at that social dynamic, that specific pain, create an all-in-one solution, and something that's affordable. So let's look at some pain solutions here. Pain. Thinking back to the iceberg diagram, let's go in and find those unspoken pain points that your target audience might be experiencing. Let's develop individual groups that for each of one of these specific pain areas. Let's explore, once you've developed those pain points and those groups, a way to solve their perceived problems and pain points. Someone who wants a socially responsible car would have a lot different expectations than someone coming in to buy a car or truck to tow a large trailer. So let's write down their doubts and fears and explore their social experiences. So for each one of these groups, we want to create a custom solution that will address each pain point and that will fit well with their individual social expectations and their environment. Then we get ready to launch. We create a holistic one-stop solution that will address their needs at a price point they can afford and communicate it in a simple language with graphics and emotion. Let's look at how we can identify this particular area. We want to identify, create, and market to this group. Let's start with a pain. Thinking back to our iceberg, we want to identify the specific pain and those unspoken reasons causing it. Then we'll develop a custom individual solution that addresses each specific pain point in that graph. Then we present a holistic or all-in-one solution that targets the individual pain points of that specific group. Once we have done that, we can put our product and or service out to that specific group and then gather testimonials, people who have used our specific solution and how it has enhanced their life and their experience. Once we have that done, then we can launch. We can share our ideas about our product and our service across social marketing channels to that specific audience. So if we're targeting an environmentally aware group that wants good gas mileage and low pollution, we have that targeted solution specifically for them. On the other hand, if we're looking at somebody who wants to tow a trailer, we come in and target that specific group, also taking into account their social concerns and needs. Maybe the vehicle that we are selling them gets the best gas mileage in its category and is the lowest polluting. It's still not a Prius, but it will meet the needs of our target audience while meeting the needs of their social network. Identify the pain, create a solution, and market to that specific group. Find the pain, find a solution. I'm John Richardson, and thank you for spending a few minutes with me on Finding the Pain.